Good morning, class. So let's continue our discussion for the similar fraction. Again, what is the similar fraction? It is a fraction that doesn't have the same denominator. So meaning our fractions do not have the same denominator. So let's learn how to add a dissimilar fraction. So adding dissimilar fractions. Okay. First step, to look at the denominator. And then, second step is to find the LCD. So when we say LCD, it means least common denominator. So let's see and remember LCD. So LCD is the same with LCM. So LCD is same with LCM. So when we say LCM, it is least common multiple. Okay. So for example, I have 2 and 12. So what will be our LCD for this one? So our LCD or LCM, it is the multiples of 2 and the multiples of 12. So let's start with 2. So what are the multiples of 2? So we have 2, 4, 6, very good, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17, 18, and 20. How about 12? So what are the multiples of 12? So 12, very good, 24, 36, very good, 48, very good, and so on. So let's see, we need to find the least common multiple. Okay, so the least common multiple that we have here on our list is, look, so we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, and we have 12, 24, 36, 48. So, which is common among them and least. Pag sinabing least, maliit. So, we have 12. So, our least common multiple for 2 and 12 is 12. So, our LCM is 12. So, if this is in fraction form, okay, so the LCD is also 12. Okay. Again, LCD is same with LCM. So, let's proceed to the third step of our adding similar fraction. Okay. Then the third step is to copy the new denominator, which is the LCD. Okay. Now that we know the new denominator, let's proceed to the fourth step. So the fourth step, to divide and multiply. So how? So it is to divide the denominator to denominator and multiply the answer to the numerator. Okay. And the final step, the fifth step, is to add. If the denominator is already the same. Okay. So let's apply these steps. For example, I have 3/7 plus 4/5. Again, the first step is to look the denominator. So what is our denominator? Okay, very good. So we have 7 and 5. Now that we know the denominator are 7 and 5, let's proceed to the second step is to find the LCD. So let's create a list LCD. Okay. So 7 and then 5. Okay. So what are the multiples of 7? So we have 14, 21, 28, 35, 42, very good. 49, 56, very good. 63, and last one is 70. Okay. And then for the 5, what are the multiples of 5? 10, 15, 20. Very good. 25, 30, very good. 35, 40, 45. Okay. 50. Now, let's look for the common number here in the multiples of 7 and 5. So, let's see what are the common numbers here. When you say common, meaning it is the same number. So, let's check 70, 50, 60, 45, and we can see that 35 of 7 and then 35 of 5. So, the LCD of our fraction is 35. So let's write 35 here. Plus another 35. Teacher, why are you writing 235? Or 2 fraction of 35. Again, we have 2 fraction here. We have 3/7 and 4/5. So, now that we have written the 2 fraction, the next step is to find the numerator. And how can we find the numerator? Is to divide and multiply. So for the first thing that we need to do is to divide 35 to the fraction of 3/7. So 35 divided by, very good, 7 equal to, very good, so 5. How about multiplying? What do we need to multiply? Yes, very good. It is the numerator. So, we multiply the numerator 5 times 3. Very good. So, 5 times 3 is equals to, very good. So, 15. So, on the first fraction, it is 15. The numerator is 15. So, how about the second fraction? So, again, we will copy 35 and then the 35, we will divide it to the denominator of 4 and 5. So what is the denominator? 4 and 5. So the denominator is 5. And then 35 divided by 5. Okay, very good. So it is 7. And then 7 times, very good. So 4. 7 times 4 is equals to, okay, very good. So we have 28. And this 28 we will copy and put it on the second fraction. And now that we are already done with the fourth step, look again at the denominator. So we have 35 and 35. Are they the same? Okay, very good. So now that we have the same denominator, go back to the process of adding a similar fraction. So how do you add a similar fraction? Is to copy the denominator. Our denominator here is, very good, 35. And then you need to add what? Very good, the numerator, which is 15 and 28. So 15 plus 28, what is the answer? Okay, so very good. So 43 over 35. Can we simplify this one? Can we divide it by 2? No. Can we divide it by 3? No. So this is the simplified answer. So let's move to another example.